All right, so going into this next season, what do you think y'all need to most improve on as a team?
Well, we finished last season looking really good. We were all really strong. This season, we're just working on staying more connected defensively as a whole, through the forwards all the way to the keeper.
Okay, and what do you think is your philosophy personally as a player? Like, what are you thinking every time you go out on the field?
Just hard work every time. Don't give up. Just giving my all and trying as hard as I can.
Would you say you're one of the leaders on the team?
I would say a lot of the girls look up to me. More of just like setting an example and just not giving up on the field.
All right. And what were you most proud of last year? I know you made it further than the program's ever made it, but how did that make you feel?
We were just to get to the quarterfinals and how far we made it. Everybody played great, and by the end of the season, we were all happy with how far we'd come. So, I mean, we definitely want to get further. We weren't happy with how we ended.
So would you say expectations are highest championship level?
Mm-hmm. We have a great freshman class that came in, lots of good transfers. Everybody's looking great so far. I know we're going to do well this year.
Yeah, and the fact that only 2 players left off last year's team, how do you think that's going to give you all an advantage over everybody else in the conference?
Well, since we only lost 2 players, we already have a good chemistry throughout the team, and everybody that's new is working in well. So I think overall we're going to be good together. It's going to be a good season.
And what do you look to Coach Hamilton to help you with most?
She's really good with defense, and that's what we're definitely focusing on this season. So with her defensive skills and Morgan's offensive skills, it'll be a good season.
So would you say that defense was your one weakness last year?
No, I'd say more about being connected through the whole field. Like maybe we had a few problems where midfield and defense wasn't connected, but that was a very small thing.
And you had a few exhibition games through the spring, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that helped you? How do you think that helped you get an advantage over them?
We worked out the positions that we had lost from the 2 seniors that left, so we're just ahead of the game right now. Through the spring games, we worked through the positions, and with the freshmen coming in, we're already ahead.
So you're adapting to those position changes pretty well,
Mm-hmm.
you'd say?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the one thing that you think you need to do personally to make your team better?
I need to be more vocal, but I think I'm pretty positive and encouraging throughout the whole team. So just being more vocal in the sense of directing players where to go on the field when we're in games.
So when you were a younger player, did you feel that the people you looked up to it was better for you if they led by example or if they led vocally, or did you have a preference or both?
I think both is needed on the field. You do need to be, for the freshmen coming in, you do need leadership on being told where to go, because it's a lot different from high school or club coming into college, and it's good to have an example to look at, and it's also good to be told where you're supposed to go.
Do you have one game that you're circling on your calendar? I know there's the JU game every year, but
that's one of them.
That's it?
It's going to be a good game.
And what's another one in conference or out of conference?
Just Florida Gulf Coast, just because of the bad taste in my mouth from last season. That'll be a good game too.